Hello, welcome to my channel, and for those that have been here before, welcome back. I am Connie Rose and I am bringing you Spirit's messages today. Now, make sure that you take a moment to tune into the 3 different balloons. I've got bunches of balloons because I can feel the energy currently. It's lifting. And I find that a lot of things are coming to fruition. Things are coming up and out. Things are being known. So in the last few years, we've had quite a few, I want to say secrets. People haven't been honest. And when I say people, I feel like I'm talking about, it could be governments, it could be different parts of the world, it could be just anything. But I know that between now and the end of the year, there's going to be a lot of revelations, big changes and big shifts, leading into more of a digital type of world, that type of thing. So just pace yourself. But I do know that we all have signed up to be here, right now. And that's my logic, or that's my belief system that got me through the last few years. Because if I personally, my higher self, signed up to be here through a pandemic, through whatever was going on in my world, blah, 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 well then I need to work through that. I need to be okay with that. And it's the same with you. If your higher self's chosen to be here right now, then it's time that you get on board. And it doesn't mean that you have to accept things for what they are, but it's certainly knowing that this is something that you have already prepared for. Now, it's up to you what you do next. Nothing's set in concrete. There is multiple scenarios, and they've already played out. Now, it's up to you which path you choose to jump on. And guess what? You don't have to stay on that path. You can actually chop and change and get onto another parallel reality. Like, there is so much out there, and there is an infinite amount of opportunities and possibilities. So this is a real big energy for everybody to step out of their low energy, like, everything happens to me, or the low vibrational, or the victim mentality. Like, I can feel that as a collective shifting. And why I know that is because a lot of things are coming out where freedom of speech and that type of thing has been censored for long enough. And it's interesting because people are getting into their power and speaking their truth. And it's amazing to watch. So let's sit back, grab the popcorn, and hear what Spirit needs to bring us through, because it's time that we come up and out. It's time that we make that shift. It's time that we choose the possibilities or probabilities for our lives, and not be told what to do, and not be someone else's puppet or anything like that. And that's what's happening at the moment, and it's exciting. So choose what bunch is for you, and let's get to it. I do want to add, if you want to win a one-on-one reading with me, jump into my competition. And what that is at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you how to enter and what to comment below. And you can enter every week this month. And this is for November 2023. And I'll draw it at the end of the month. I just realized I'm yet to draw October's winner. So I will do that in a video in the next couple of days as well. So, and don't forget to look at my upcoming events. See you soon. bunch of balloons, number one. All right. You know what? I sit here and I do my YouTube videos when I can. And it's interesting because I just went for an infrared sauna, so I'm a little bit flushed, you know. And I've been putting castor oil on a little red mark on my face at night, just with a little cotton wool and a Band-Aid. And then when I tore it off, I got a little mark here on my face. And I'm like, oh no, I've got to do my YouTube. And I'm looking a bit puffy from my sauna. And I've got a little red mark here. And I'm thinking, and who gives a shit? And that's the energy I want to talk about right here, right now for you. It's like you're saying, who gives a shit? Because you are enough just the way you are. And some days, you know, you feel like that, you know, whether or not that's something you can, you're feeling right here, right now. Spirit's saying it's okay. It's just for now. It's just for now. And it's, again, it's you got infinite possibilities. So let's see what's going on for you. Because in this energy, I feel like it's you're lifting up, going, you know what, I can look at my past as much as I want. I can spend a lot of time staring at that closed door. Or I can now start realizing that that door closed for a reason. Not only is it behind me, but without that, I wouldn't be where I am. And right now you're stepping into this beautiful energy of, you know what? I might have a mark on my face. I might have puffy eyes right now, but I'm a good person. I've got a heart of gold. I'm nurturing, and you're actually having you're almost reassessing your personal resume on what sort of human you are, because you're a decent human. And my girlfriends and I always have a saying that, you know, it's not hard to be a decent human. And right now, babe, it's you. It's you. And we all know that around you. Spirit's definitely showing that. It's like the spotlight's going on you at the moment. And people are expecting you to know the answers. They're expecting you to give the guidance. Like you're stepping into this new power that there's a responsibility that comes with this. And it's like you are wondering why people are thinking that you know the answer. But the thing is, you do. You absolutely do. You've got this new authority about you that people can sense. It's because you're getting this self-worth and this self-belief, and you're knowing that, you know, you've been there, done that. You've got a lot of experience to tap into. That didn't happen to you. That happened for you. All the beautiful things. And here we are. And here you are. And Spirit's saying, up, up and away. Let's see what happens next. It's exciting. So funny. It's like I keep shuffling these cards, and I usually get told to stop, or I intuitively stop, and I just want to keep shuffling because right now there's so many different options for you. And it's like, well, maybe I'll just go internal and I'll know the answer rather than seeking it outward. But hey, we're here to get Spirit's messages, aren't we? So let's see what you get. First card, cut the cords. I don't know if you were listening to last week's reading, but I'm pretty sure cut the cords came up in that one for one of them. I'm not sure. Who knows? Angelic protection. And again, I'm shuffling in between, and I don't tend to do that. I usually just go 1, 2, 3, and you've got 2 cards that just flew away. So I'm going to grab those 2. And we've got inner child healing and Mother, Father, God. These feel familiar. This message feels familiar. It's almost like I'm not telling you anything new. I'm actually just confirming what you already know, because we talked about the past. We talked about the past, the closed door. I feel as though you're ready to move on from that. I feel as though there's a big change in your approach now, whether it be in relationships, in work life, even if you're retired, what you're going to do next. Like, it's like you had your idea that things were going to be this certain way, but now you're realizing that actually was just an idea. It's not exactly, now that you're doing it or feeling it, it's not exactly what you want anymore. So you're shifting, you're reinventing, and it's actually really exciting because you've done it's almost like the last remnants of this healing journey. I would love to know what that means. That's what they're giving me, so feel free to comment below. It's like the last remnants of this healing journey. And as you know, as we continue, it's like the onion, and each layer peels away and something else surfaces, and then we peel away at something else and it surfaces and we get to the core stuff. But I feel as though, and you know what I'm seeing here, look at that swirl of purple. Now purple is very much a healing color, you know, it's very much connects us to each other, the spirit, etc. But it comes right from the heart center, and it's like you're expressing yourself from your heart now. You're not getting up in your head and thinking things through. And self-sabotaging and trying to block yourself. You're actually going, you know, it feels right and that's okay. Or it feels wrong, so that's not for me. Like you're feeling into it more so. And you're doing this with this new awareness and this new confidence, because the next card we get is angelic protection. But again, this is confirmation. You already know that this is happening. I just love it. And it's like, you know, some of those memes you get and it says, if you're looking for a sign, this is it. Like, this is what this reading is for you. It's just like, you know what? I'm feeling into your energy. I'm aware of what you've been through, but you're not living that story anymore. Because I keep being shown that closed door. It's literally closed. So, you know, like, take what resonates. This is a general reading, as you know, but it's like you've just left with an old part of your life. And it's like there may be some type of grieving where you miss that part of your life. But this is all part of your divine plan, because this is what you've signed up for. But there's this child inside you that wants to play now. It's playtime. It's absolutely playtime. And when I say playtime, it's not overindulging. It's not causing a ruckus. It's not creating trouble. It's more so you're bringing out the fun. You're bringing out the joy, because the responsibility that it's almost like when people come to you for advice or sound advice, you're there. And up until now, it's almost like someone would come to you and you're such an empath, you would literally feel what they're going through and work through it with them like you're a team and all that sort of stuff. And now it's almost like you just tap into what you've been through, connect with them, give them some wise words, and they go on their way. And it's not like you're processing it like, have I said the right thing? Have I done anything like that? There's this wisdom. There's this shift and awareness in you. So you don't necessarily need to be older in age, but you're certainly older in wisdom. You're an old soul. And the next card we get is Mother, Father, God. Because you're, and again, the swirls, look at the swirls. So look out for spheres, you know, look out for the swirls, look out for that type of thing. And if you know much about Reiki, I feel like there's a chokeray, which is a Reiki symbol that you learn in Reiki level 2, which is very significant. So if you do have a affiliation with Reiki, that's the symbol that keeps coming up here. Excuse me. If you don't, I just want you to look for swirls, or if you're automatically drawing them, it's almost like, the word I got was inevitable, which is interesting because I wanted to say eternal, but I got inevitable. So there's something happening here that is part of your evolution. And the chokeray in Reiki is the power symbol. It levels everything up. And that's what you're getting. You're getting this inner power that's coming up, this beautiful confidence and this wisdom. And you're not being emotionally responsible, emotionally, it's not your stuff. And you've got your boundaries and you're disconnected because you've done the work. I freaking love it. Wow. Use it. Use what you have created. Keep going. Keep going. And if you're not feeling any of this, listen to this reading again, because it's like you're just at the brink of it, if not already in it. Yeah. And I just want to finish with one more card for you. And it's reach out. And I feel as though you've already done this, though. I feel as though you've done the work. Now, what I will say is I do see 4 hands that are actually quite significant here. So I feel as though there's either 4 opportunities or the number 4 or 444, like numbers are jumping out at you. I would look for the number 4s. Excuse me. Okay. And there's just an opportunity for you to share your story now, as an opportunity for you to speak from a place of rationality rather than emotion. Like you can calmly talk about whatever you need to address without getting the emotional pull to, I don't know, getting messy even, like when we talk about a story, we're almost reliving it. But here, I feel like I've got a nice little, it's almost like a beautiful little gift box and it's a tight bow, because it's just like, that's where I've been. That's who I am. I'll pop it on my shelf. I know where I've come from, but now it's time to start fresh. And that's what I feel in this beautiful reading for you. And that, my darling, is reading for number 1. Also, don't forget to look in the descriptions at my upcoming events, because I've got an amazing retreat in Hillsville, Victoria at the end of October, where you can enhance your intuition and connect with spirit, called Spirit Whispers. So check that out, and I shall see you soon. All right, balloons number 2. Let's tune into your energy. I just need a minute in your energy, because I feel like I'm a little bit, well, it's very different to number 1, that's for sure. I feel like you've taken a step back. I feel like your energy is a bit more reserved and you're a bit hesitant in coming forth again. General reading, take what resonates. But I feel like you're a little bit hesitant in coming forth at the moment in this energy. And it's like you've either got something to share that you don't want to, whether it be a secret, whether it's something you're not exactly proud of. It's like you need to admit to something. And when I say you need to admit, it's your energy. It's like you feel you need to admit to it. Now, I want to know if you do. If you need to take responsibility for something, if it's just in your mind or if it's actually something you're owning and it was, in fact, you. It's a little bit double Dutch, isn't it? Let's get some, all right. So in this energy, I feel as though I've got something on my mind and I need to get it off. I need to get it off my chest. Now, there's a number of ways we can do this, because sometimes you're not capable to share what you got to say to someone. They might not be around. They might not be living it. They might not be in the country. There's lots of reasons. But I feel as though you could almost write down everything you want to get off your chest and burn it and ask the universe to carry or take it wherever it needs to go. And then wait. That's the energy that I'm getting, because I feel as though if you go ahead and share whatever's on your chest at this stage in this energy, take what resonates, general reading, I feel as though it might backfire. It might backfire. I don't feel like you're going to be heard. You're not going to explain yourself properly, potentially, or there's going to be miscommunication here. I certainly feel like you've got something on your chest, and I do know that you want to share it, but I would start with writing it down. Now, the first card we get is romance and connections. The second card we get is inner child healing, same as our first reading. And then Mother, Father, God, you saw me. I was just literally, I'm going to shuffle this anyway. I was literally shuffling those cards the whole time I was talking to you. It just is. And the third one, blessings and abundance. Sorry, fourth one, because I wanted to pull you one more. All right, so what I see with the cards that I've pulled for balloons number 2 is there's something you're taking responsibility for that's not necessarily yours. I know that in the past, when I've been in relationships with potential narcissists, I would say, I'm not happy with something you've done or said, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, they turned it on me. Well, I wouldn't have done that if it wasn't for you, or you did this and made me feel like this. And then, in that space, I would go, oh, maybe I did. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're right. Yes, I did. And then I turn on myself. I feel like there's a bit of that going on in this energy. And it might not be that it's happening here and now, but it's certainly something that's ready to come up and dissolve in your energy. There's something here that needs to be come off your chest, 100%. Now, the first card I did get was romance and connection, so this may very well be a romantic connection or a past relationship, because it's matters of the heart. It certainly matters of the heart. And it's like you've got this shield across your heart space that you've just retreated. Now, I don't know if this is, hang on, I'm just, I think this is something that you didn't see coming. Yeah. You know, when you fully trust someone or trust a situation and then sort of it just takes you by surprise. Takes you by surprise. That's what I'm feeling here with this energy. And again, we get the inner child healing. So there's a little bit of stuff coming up. Oh, this one's a little bit deep, you see. This one's a little bit deep. There's some deep healing that Spirit's bringing through for you today. There's an absolute beautiful cuddle. I feel like nurturing. I feel like I'm nurtured by the mother energy, whether it be your mother or grandmother or Mother Nature. But there's a mother energy coming around just to soothe you. It's interesting because, you know, I'm an EFT practitioner and I was trained to say, you know, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And over the years, I found different mentors. And then, you know, one mentor shared with me, we say, you know, even though I feel this way, I soothe and comfort myself. And it changed everything from going, I love and accept myself. It's nice, but soothe and comfort myself. Oh, yeah. And that's what this is. It's like this mother energy is coming in just to soothe and comfort you. We're not trying to change you here. We just want to acknowledge. You know, when you got an issue or you want to talk to someone and you're just like, you know, oh, this is happening. And then they try to solve it and they come in with all these answers and stuff. And you're like, ooh, no, it's not what I wanted. I just wanted to be soothed and comforted. I just want to be heard. And again, we get the Mother, Father, God card. But for you, it's really the fact that everything is mother. Everything is mother. Like even our fathers have a mother, you know, God, Mother Nature. Like there's this feminine energy that's coming around that's so nurturing for you at the moment. And it feels as though whatever conversations you have or whatever connections you have, it's going to be based on compassion, empathy, and love. Otherwise, walk away from them. Because I feel a little bit of sensitivity at the moment. You're quite fragile. And you know what? It makes sense that you are. It makes sense that you are. But know that this is something your Spirit's here to say. We've got you. We're putting these wings around you just to give you a moment to catch your breath. And it's interesting that I say that because look at this one. The next card that I needed to pull was Blessings and Abundance. And you can see that the beautiful healing wings, they're the ones that have been wrapped around you, and also the energy. It's like healing energy right there. Right there for you. That's beautiful. Okay. Sorry, I was told to get a green card. A green card. I'm from East LA. Do you remember that? Did you ever see that? What was that with Cheech Marine? Cheech and Chong? Oh, green. Okay. Maybe we need some plant medicine or something just to soothe the soul a little bit, you know, just let yourself. And again, general reading, don't shoot the messenger. But I got a reference to that. I can't ignore it. Or if there's too much of that in your life, it's now time to say thank you. Everything in moderation, because we want to lift you. We don't want to bring you down. And sometimes with some plant medicine, we can sort of let ourselves flow a little bit and be in that beautiful Mother Nature type of energy. But too much of anything is not good. All right. And we've got the throat chakra. So you may very well need a little bit of assistance to, speak. And also with the number five's challenges and opportunities. So it might very well be that, you know, you're well aware of everything Spirit's sharing with you today through me. It makes sense, but now what? Well, it's almost like it's time to speak. It's time to let yourself, because there's challenges here, but there's opportunities to speak and you're not taking them. And I know sometimes when I'm really confused about something and my husband goes, well, what is it? I don't have the words. And I go, well, I don't know. Or I'll say, well, it's blah. And then I think, oh, no, it's not. It's just like you get blocked up here and you either just blurt or you say nothing at all. And I feel as though Spirit's here to say it's okay. Just, you know what? Maybe a little bit of inaction. Less is more at the moment. They're coming in with their beautiful wings and they're saying, you know what? Let's just move through the mother energy, the just a little bit of forgiveness, self-forgiveness. I feel like this is self because there's a lot of love here and it's beautiful. It's very gentle. It's very gentle. So just for the next, few weeks, just take it easy. No big decision making in this energy. It's more so just catching your breath and knowing that Spirit's here, giving you a beautiful cuddle. Let them. And that, my darlings, is your reading for the balloon bunch number 2. And don't forget to check in the description of my upcoming events. If you feel like you want to connect more with Spirit or have some self-love, we have a retreat at the end of October in Hillsville, Victoria called Spirit Whispers. Check it out. And we've only got a few spaces left, but we do right here, right now while I'm recording this, we do. So drop us a line. And that is your reading number 2. All right, last but not least, number 3. Your energy makes me a little bit jittery. I'm like seeing things flying around and I don't know what's going on, but there's too much action, too much energy. I feel like it's up here. So whether or not you're got a lot of spirit activity around you that you're not giving boundaries to. I've been doing this work for many years and there was times where I would be woken up by spirit and that type of thing where I'd be like, oh, please. So I have a contract in place with spirit now and it is, you come to me when I'm working, bring all the messages for the people, the right people that are in front of me. And when I am doing me, don't interrupt unless it's an emergency. And I've been working for Spirit for a very long time, but they also work for me. And I feel like in your energy, you're opening up those connections. And I feel like they're going a bit too quick. Sometimes when we get downloads, our body needs to catch up. I know recently I went and saw an alternate healer and I said to him, I'm here to see you because my mediumship is next level at the moment and I need my body to catch up. And he goes, fine. And then we did some stuff. But what I'm saying for you is I feel that's happening. It's like your consciousness is opening and awakening at speeds now that you haven't actually experienced in this human existence this time round. And your body's just catching up. So I wouldn't be surprised if you might be getting some twitches, vivid dreams, weird downloads, like weird things that come into your mind and you just think that makes no sense. Now, Spirit's here to say it's all part of it. But you do need to pull the reins back. You do need to take control and make some spiritual boundaries because they will just keep popping in and taking advantage of your vessel, your body. And you don't want that because it's exhausting. It's exhausting. And, get one or two spirits that like to hang around and like your energy. They may leech your energy and actually hang off you, and that's not for your benefit at all. So you want entities, so to speak, to not be part of your energy. Interesting. I've never spoken about this in any reading, but for you, I feel as though you're an open portal and spirit's using you. And it's nothing to be scared of. This is not a scary thing. It's interesting, I've got the surrender card as I talk about this. It's not like dark energy or anything like that. I'm not getting that at all because I don't work with that and I don't bring it in. That's not what I'm picking up here. What I'm picking up is just simply energy, spirit that is taking your energy that isn't for the highest good of you. Okay, so there needs to be cleansing processes here. Firstly, by making a contract with spirit that if you want to work with them, that they come to you for emergencies or if you are asking for them. That's it. Not to interrupt your sleep, that type of thing. Now, in order to do this, you put your order out and then you just surrender and expect it, right? And expect it because your intuition, your psychicness, your abilities to connect with spirit are very much enhanced and very much activated at the moment. Now, I'm sure you've heard me say a million times, we're all born with it. Everybody can do it. It's a matter of if you're going to nurture it. And spirit's here to say, it's time for you guys to get that connection. It's almost like on your terms, not theirs. And when I say that, it's no disrespect to spirit, but they're waiting there the entire time to communicate. You've got a life to live. So as a human, we need to be human, right? I love to talk to spirit all day long. I love to put my heads in the clouds. But when I come back to the room, people are talking to me, I don't feel like I'm there. I'm literally disconnected. It's like I'm watching a movie and I can't see properly almost. So I know, oh shit, I got to ground. I got to disconnect. So me personally, I use sage to cleanse the area when I'm bringing spirit in. And then I use Palo Santo with the intention of disconnecting from spirit so that I'm working and then I'm living the human existence. So there's something here that's going on with you where it just feels muddled. It's a bit blurry, and it's purely because you're activating everything and it's going a little bit too fast for your body. So firstly, make that contract, and that's just an intention, by the way. It's not an actual physical contract. Make a physical contract if you like. That's funny, I just thought about putting one on my wall. I might do the same, but you don't need to. It's like just putting the intention out there and surrendering, knowing that spirit will actually respect that. The minute you respect you, they mirror you, they will respect you back. All right, let's get some more cards. This is, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if, you sometimes just lose your breath all of a sudden, just boom, like, I don't know. It's a lot of things that can happen in this energy that you want to do it on your terms. That's what it is. Do it on your terms. You've got the angelic protection when you ask for it, okay? So if any of you are going, freaking out, going, oh, why did I pick this bloody reading? This is bullshit. I don't want that shit going on. Don't worry. That's for you. It's okay. You got your angelic protection. You're safe. It's just a matter of knowing what's going on. And your next card was ease and grace. So it's really pulling back. It's really getting in touch with nature. It's having your oil baths or salt baths or whatever it might be, okay? Because you've really got to nurture yourself. I am hyper vigilant, I'm hypersensitive, I'm hyper reactive, I'm all those things. And I feel like that energy in this reading, like as soon as I tuned into your, I'm like going like, what's that? Was it? What noise was that? And I'm just everything I'm hearing. And some days I'll do a full day of readings and I'll go and sit down at the table with my husband and kids and I'm going, shh, please, are you yelling? And they look at me and I go, no. But to me they are, because I'm hypersensitive, because I'm opening up all my clairs, all of them. And that's what's happening for you. You're literally shifting to the next level to communicate even more with spirit. And you've got to be mindful of bringing yourself back and easing yourself, ease and grace. So making sure that you're using, whether you have vitamins or minerals, deficiencies or supplements, and good sleep and hydration, nutrition, and the list goes on. But because when you do that, you're so more aligned and you feel so much better. Earth and ground. I couldn't get you better cards, could I? Earth and ground. So let's go over that. Surrender. You put your intention out, you expect it. But you've got your angelic protection because you don't want any energy suckers, energy vampires. And this can be people too, by the way. When you are spending time with people and they come and tell you their whole story and something that's not great, and then they leave and they go, oh gosh, thanks so much for your time. I feel so much better now. And you just think, so it's humans too. So it's getting those boundaries. That's what the protection. That's why spirit is here today telling you that. And just, going easy, ease and grace, going easy on yourself. You're really connecting on your terms. And earth and ground, just bringing in nature. And sometimes people go, I want to be healthier. I want to eat better and all the rest of it, but I just don't know what to do. I go to the shops, the next thing you know, I've bought all the processed meat and I've done this and everything, and I've come home and I've bought the same shit and I don't know what to eat and I'm confused. Well, what I would share with you is eat 80% of foods that need the sun to grow. And then your balance is there, even if it's 60%, 70%, but more than 50%, all right? Because that then will give you a guide as to what nourishment and nutrition looks like in this type of work right? That's what I'm getting for you. And I get to get a green card for you too. All right, let's get one. Oh, hello. It's this one. Listen deeply. Listen. So a lot of you would be getting maybe ringing in your ears or a bit humming or like sounds like there's like wind blowing. Spirit's opening you up now. Now it's time for you to jump on board and do it at your pace. Do it with your boundaries, on your terms. Okay? That is your reading for the beautiful balloons bunch number 3. Now, don't forget, I have a retreat coming up at the end of October in Hillsville, Victoria. I've got a few spaces left as I'm recording this video. Drop me a line. I've got all the information down below, just a description in the comments below. Click on that. I've got a Facebook event. I've got a website, etc. Come look for it. Also, I am doing a free one-on-one reading for the month of October. Jeez, where am I going? October. I think I said November before. Jeez. Anyway. And what the competition is a free reading with me. So, what can this month look like? Oh, did I do it last week already? No, I haven't. All right. So I'm confused. You know what? I want to know what you do for yourself to break a spiral. Like if you're confused like me right now, or if someone's telling you something you don't want to hear, or what is it that makes you feel good? Like I say, when someone comes to me and tries to tell me something I don't want to hear, I go, love and light, love and light, love and light. I've got a friend that says, cancel, cancel, cancel. What is it that you do to set up your boundaries internally? What do you say? Is there something you say or something you do? Because I think we could share all our tips in the comments to help each other out and give each other ideas. So what do you do for your spiritual boundaries, let's just say? I'd love to hear. And everybody who comments will go in the draw. And at the end of October, I'll pull out one winner to win a one-on-one reading with me. Thank you very much for tuning in, you beautiful souls. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and all those algorithm things, because other people might want to hear these spirit messages too. So let's share with them. Thank you very much. Take care. Have a beautiful week. And be kind to others, but especially be kind to yourself, because nobody is as beautiful as you. Peace out.